Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Gemini, any major Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, focusing on energies in and around my Gemini collective for the month of March. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time. This reading may or may not be for you, so please only take with you the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. Gemini, let's jump in and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you. Purpose. Maybe you're coming into knowing exactly what it is that you came here to do when it comes to your purpose. Maybe you're going to need to resolve some fear when it comes to stepping into your purpose. Maybe you fear not being able to have success. I think you have nothing to worry about. So laugh at the fear, face the fear, do it anyway, because I do feel you're kind of stepping into purpose. And maybe there's going to be a need to acknowledge where you've been harboring any resentment from the past when it comes to any blocks to stepping into your purpose. Maybe forgiveness is going to be needed. Maybe you're going to need to really be thankful for whatever lesson is being learned. I think something is going to be presenting itself, Gemini, when it comes to your future, when it comes to your purpose, and maybe you are experiencing a transformation of some kind, an ego death of some kind, definitely an ending leading to a brand new beginning. So I think be thankful for whatever lesson is coming up to be learned. And any failures really is just an opportunity for growth and expansion. So don't look at any failures as something negative. Maybe you're releasing a failed relationship, but maybe this relationship isn't for your highest good. So accept this ending. Find the discipline to set your mind to doing what it is that you need to do to go in a new direction. Maybe you've got a lot of worry, a lot of fear when it comes to maybe being blamed in a relationship. I think you're kind of being asked to surrender, to, forgive, and to stop worrying. Worrying isn't going to change an outcome, Gemini. I think there is abundance around the corner, and you're really going to need to kind of just embrace this ending when it comes to a relationship and to really release any resentment, because this relationship, I feel, that is leaving your life really has blocked the flow of love coming towards you. So I think try to focus on the lighter side of life. I do feel a major ending that is leading to a new beginning. So maybe you're going to need to nourish yourself as you go through this ending. And I think you're stepping into manifesting abundance, and you really have nothing to worry about, Gemini. So let's see what else needs to come through for you when it comes to these energies. Self-esteem. I think you might need to work on, raising your self-esteem. You likely got some soul gifts here that can benefit the collective, and you're really needing to embrace and nourish these creative aspects when it comes to your self-esteem. I think you're coming into a lot of creative energy when it comes to this ending. I think you are learning to accept that all things, must end eventually. Life truly is filled with all kinds of challenges, all kinds of changes, and we don't really grow when things are easy, when things are comfortable. So I think learn to accept this challenge for what it is and focus on the lighter side, because I think you are going to persevere through whatever ending is taking place. And maybe you just need to accept what is dying away and choose to see the lighter side of things. I do think whatever is happening is kind of pushing you into your soul's purpose. I think you are going to have clarity when it comes to what it is that you came here to accomplish this life at the soul level. And release any guilt when it comes to an ending, whether this is you breaking things off or somebody breaking things off with you. Release any guilt. Chalk it up as a lesson when it comes to assisting you in your soul's growth, and just trust. Accept that you're exactly where you need to be. I do feel this course correction. I think maybe you've been in a relationship in denial about what's really been going on, playing into fear when it comes to, stepping into this new experience. I think you are encouraged to replace that fear with faith I do think a lot of insight and awareness is coming through when it comes to embracing these changes. And when things don't change, we cannot evolve and we cannot grow. So I think get ready for some movement in a new direction. So I think, yeah, you are opening up to love. Maybe this ending is going to hurt, but maybe this will be the opening up and the awakening of all of your soul's ancient wisdom. And maybe this is going to help you, you know, mend some bridges from the past. Maybe you are a healer, and maybe you need to learn to accept and love yourself to really embrace the future. So get ready to embrace the future and to open up to this new energy coming forward, because it's kind of time for you to lean into that intuition, to trust in your intuitive hits, because I think you're awakening to your purpose. I think you're awakening to your soul's knowledge, and you're kind of getting ready to follow your bliss. So get ready to take action. I think you're going to need to take action. Listen to your heart. If you're somewhere where your heart doesn't belong, maybe it's time to accept what is. You know, it is what it is, and maybe it's just time to take that action in a new direction. I think you might need to have some communication. I think you've been trying to cultivate prosperity, and maybe you're in a connection that's harboring a lot of blocks when it comes to abundance. So I think get ready to simplify your life. I think get ready to release all kinds of stuff when it comes to this transformation, because if you are to break through these barriers, you're going to have to step into the future with an open heart and an open mind, because I think you're planting these seeds, you're cultivating prosperity, and you're learning to cherish yourself. So I think get ready to stand in the light of truth. Whatever you've been denying is about to come forward with a vengeance, because it's kind of time for you to declutter, to renew your life, and to restore your sense of vitality, because I do think it's time to finally listen to your heart, because you've been manifesting something, Gemini. So what do you need to release in order for these dreams to come true? Because some seeds were planted, and the energy in March is going to be fertile for you to step into this renewal. So get ready for a heart awakening, to listen to the messages that you've been receiving from your heart, because I think there is no greater goal this life than to love and to be loved. So get ready to throw out a whole bunch of clutter, people, places, and things, in order to restore some vitality in your life, because something is coming to fruition. So let's see what else needs to come through. Maybe it's time to begin to explore a new avenue. I think you've been thinking things through for quite some time, and it's kind of time to take the lead of your life and to accept this ending gracefully, because you're going to have some adversities to face, I feel. And it's kind of time for you to reevaluate all of your priorities, Gemini. What is it that you want to do? You are encouraged to do what you love. So what are you needing to do when it comes to addressing some negative, addictive behaviors? There's definitely a reevaluation when it comes to your priorities, and you are encouraged to do what it is that you love, Gemini. So we will see what else needs to come through for you. I think, you know, there's been this pondering, and I think you are needing to just really trust in the divine plan, because I think you're reaching for the stars. I think there's a lot of galactic light codes coming in, and maybe it's kind of time to just grieve this ending, to grieve this loss. I think you've been holding on to something that's not been working out for quite some time, and maybe it's time to do things differently. Yep. Course correction. Get ready to change tracks, because it's kind of time for you to focus on success. Laugh at these demons. Get rid of the skeletons in the closet. I think get ready for a major wake-up call. You've been stuck. You've been playing into low self-esteem, and it's time for you to step into your power, Gemini. It's time for you to change tracks. I think you've been patient. I think you've been playing the martyr, and now it's time to strengthen your spiritual gifts. It's time to raise your vibration. It's time for you to take the lead of your life, Gemini, and to reach for the stars. Trust that there is a divine plan at work. So grieve this loss, clear this grief, step into forgiveness, and get ready to do something differently, because I don't think you've been where your heart has been asking you to go, and you're about to get a major wake-up call in order to refocus your energies to manifest success in your life. you're stepping into purpose. So release any guilt about this ending. I think the angels really are assisting you in accepting this ending in order to kind of shift your perspective to do something differently. Course correction. So I think get ready for the sword of light, the sword of truth to be illuminated. I think you are receiving important Akashic downloads when it comes to some past wounds that are needing to be healed. When it comes to not listening to your heart, I think there is a lot of divine protection as all of these cords get cut. I think you are getting ready for a breakthrough, and you're stepping into consciously manifesting, you know, with these universal energies. Yeah, I think you're getting aligned with your purpose. Definitely, you are. You're at the crossroads. There are no wrong paths. There are no wrong directions. Every path we take leads us to either a lesson or a blessing. Every path, every doorway we walk through leads us to exactly where we need to go. I think it's time to align with your purpose. It's time to change tracks. You're definitely at a crossroads, Gemini, and I think get ready for a higher heart activation, because your dreams are about to come true. And I think you're going through a month of spiritual acceleration, a lot of truth, a lot of authenticity, a lot of throat chakra activations in order to get you to progress forward. I think if you've been feeling stuck, get ready for some accelerated motion, because there's a major wake-up call when it comes to recharging your energy, when it comes to opening up your heart and dropping all of these shields. There might be a divine partner on path in the month of March, so you are encouraged to proceed forward, to push through all of these challenges, to grieve this loss, to grieve this ending, and to kind of step into your purpose. So what else does Gemini need to be aware of, please? A lot of crown chakra energy. So I think you're tapping into a lot of divine communication from your higher self. A lot of angelic frequencies are surrounding you, Gemini. You are safe and protected as you go through this spiritual upgrade. So definitely getting to the heart of the matter. There's a need to kind of just accept exactly where you're at, Gemini. Allow yourself to experience this awakening, this holy awakening, this miraculous energy that's kind of pushing you towards this all-encompassing love, your purpose. I think there is a lot of angelic protection as you kind of tap into the divine matrix, breaking free from the 3D matrix. I think you are going through an awakening, a light initiation when it comes to your purpose. Maybe you're here to be a teacher. Maybe you're here to embrace your divine magic. I think there's been fear about an ending. I think you fear losing some financial security. Maybe you fear having to start over and lay a new foundation from ground zero. I think there's some base chakra clearing that is needing to be done as you kind of call back your power. I think a lot of downloads when it comes to the future. You're definitely experiencing like a light body activation of some sort. So I think a lot of information being downloaded from the crown into the heart. So listen only to the heart. Maybe you're reaching for stardom. I'm being shown the star card, which is like fame, fortune. So whatever loss you're grieving, something better is coming. So this change of course really is a positive change. So I think maybe family, there's a change in family. Maybe you're healing a lot of family issues. When it comes to some inner child wounding, where are you needing to find your inner child innocence again? Your belonging within a community, within a family structure. I think it's time to be transparent with all of your communications. There's a lot of truth coming forward, a lot of perspective being shifted when it comes to this truth. When it comes to this clarity, Gemini, I think you're kind of tapping into your cosmic intelligence, your spiritual knowledge from the past. And if you've been indulging in some negative behaviors, I think you are asked to be flexible and to release any indulgences to really step into your purpose. I think you kind of know what it is you're here to do. And you're being shown the pathway of learning when it comes to this lesson. So we will see, yeah, family's in focus. Maybe there's an ending to a current family structure, and maybe there's a need to talk about that. Maybe there's a need to exchange some communication with another when it comes to this loss. But I think you are encouraged to tap into your divine creativity, your originality. Use your imagination when it comes to doing what it is that you love, when it comes to tapping into these third eye visions, manifesting your dreams. I think the angels have brought through a lot of support, a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities when it comes to a new direction. I think love is in focus for sure, and it's kind of time to declutter your life. So get ready for a lot of information when it comes to the next step of your journey. But we will see what else needs to come through for you, Gemini. Love is in focus. So listen to your heart. Forgiveness is going to be needed when it comes to the next leg of your growth. There's going to be a need to communicate clearly with another. It's time to let go of the past, to really step into healing, growth, and compassion. It's time for you to open up to these higher frequencies, to this mind expansion, to really step into learning something new. Maybe you've not been receiving what it is that you deserve, Gemini. Maybe you've overshared your kindness, and maybe it's time to get back into the heart. I do think you're at a crossroads. It's decision time. It's time to take the lead of your life. We all have free will until divine supersedes that free will. So somebody's needing to find their courage and their willpower to embrace these changes. You might want to get grounded. I think maybe you're losing some stability, but whatever is leaving your life will be replaced with something so much better. I think you've been receiving a lot of prophetic dreams when it comes to this guidance, when it comes to stepping into this new experience. So pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, and the messages that have been coming through your higher self, because you are definitely at a crossroads, and it's kind of time to find your self-expression, and it's kind of time to start sharing your soulful experiences with others when it comes to your purpose. So let's see what kind of activations are coming through. Perception shift. So the energy really is supporting this curiosity to dig deeper when it comes to your spiritual meaning. I think the divine is kind of moving you beyond your comfort zone this month in order for you to shift your perception. So I think get ready to take a deep look at something that maybe you've not been able to use your discernment around. I think you are detaching from something toxic, shifting your perceptions, and getting ready to step into some new miraculous energy. The energy really is supporting the fact that anything is possible. So reach for the stars, Gemini. Maybe prosperity is around the corner, but there's something that you need to release when it comes to an illusion that's not been supporting you. It's time for you to come back into alignment with your mind, your body, and your soul, Gemini. So the energy really is inviting you to open up to this universal prosperity, this universal abundance. There's magic all around you. All around you, I feel this divine conception, but there's something definitely needing to crumble to the ground in order for this 0 point. There's a lot coming into your conscious awareness when it comes to your galactic origin, I feel, Gemini. And really, you're at this 0 point, which is going to be this place where everything begins. Creation begins at that 0 point. So I think a lot of remembrance when it comes to your infinite soul energy, all of the past lives. Yeah, a lot of remembrance when it comes to some past life energy. Everything that you have gone through as a soul in a physical human body. So I think a lot of valuable information is coming forward when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to this miraculous energy. You could be a divine masculine. You could be dealing with a divine masculine, but the energy really is supporting focused determination when it comes to bringing your dreams into reality. So get ready to receive a miracle. You're going through major transition. Maybe you're mastering your own inner divine masculine energy, but there's a miracle around the corner, and there's something being remembered when it comes to something on the heart that maybe there was a lack of acceptance towards. I think there's a lot of energies integrating when it comes to these higher frequencies, this tantric cosmic journey that you're on. I feel you are coming into a state of wholeness, a completion of a cycle. So get ready to integrate a lot of these lessons that you've learned recently as all of your perceptions shift to kind of step into positivity, to release anything negative that's kept you from harmonizing this balance from within. I think a completion of a cycle between you and another in order to kind of step into this newfound energy. You're definitely going to have to use your discernment. You know, we can always offer compassion to another, but we need to learn how to detach from people, places, and things that just aren't meant for us. Ebbing and flowing. I think you're getting ready to emerge from this transformation, to emerge from this dark night of the soul energy. Get ready to find that childlike, innocent attitude again. I think a lot of wonderment is coming forward, Gemini, and maybe it's time to just celebrate everything that's unfolding. I think a lot of divine alchemy when it comes to this integration, when it comes to the remembrance of all of these spiritual gifts that you hold inside. We all have magical talents on the inside. So I think accessing your highest potential to reach for the stars, accessing a lot of ancient wisdom in the month of March when it comes to stepping into being the true alchemist of your life, transmuting all of these negative energies into something positive. So get ready for some mind expansion. Let's jump in with some tarot. Faith. That's the Hierophant. You likely have a direct connection to God source energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus or could have Taurus in your chart. But I think you've been praying for answers. You've been asking for guidance. And it's kind of time to lean into that faith and to trust in the energies, to trust where the divine is kind of guiding you to go. So we will see what needs to come through with the cards for you, Gemini. Ace of Swords. A lot of truth is coming forward when it comes to this inner transformation. I think you might be going within, but I think there's going to be a lot of fast forward movement, maybe around those moon cycles, something about that Pisces new moon. So you could be dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. But there's that faith again, really wanted to come out. So something is hidden. There's still something you're not quite aware of with that moon energy. I think you might be dealing with some power struggles coming up when it comes to this new beginning. But I also feel somebody's packing up and moving homes. It's kind of time to go in a new direction. I think, you know, there's been this withholding, not wanting to release the grip of a foundation. I think, you know, this lack mentality, this miser energy, this hoarding energy. When it comes to some third-party energy, I think there's been some past betrayals. When it comes to people wearing masks in and around you, maybe you thought it was a party. I think the party's over. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Capricorn, or a Cancer. But I feel it's kind of time to put the past to bed. It's kind of time to complete this cycle. And I think there's been a lot of anxiety, stress, and worry about packing up and moving homes, taking that first step, because I think it does hurt. I think this ending is really going to open you up to face every past heartbreak. It's really been a heavy burden when it comes to this new cycle beginning. So I think get ready to take that leap of faith. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of taking that leap of faith. So I think some new creative aspects are coming forward when it comes to building a foundation, building a legacy. There's a lot of passion being reignited, but you're going to have to pack up and leave something behind, something that you've been holding on to for quite some time. And I think it does hurt. And I think you've been stressed about this for quite some time when it comes to taking that first step. And I think maybe you've been hiding this truth. You've been secretly praying for change is what I'm feeling. You've been going within, trying to find that inner light when it comes to all of this wisdom. And I think there's about to be a lot of communication. We have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Coins, the Page of Coins. So I feel this is kind of where you've been at, dwelling in some truth, accepting this truth, going deep into the shadows, transmuting these energies. Pisces, Neptune energy, I think shattering some illusions and getting grounded in your faith, getting grounded in your connection to God's source. The central energy for March is the Seven of Wands. I think you're ready for battle. I think you've been dealing with a lot of power struggles. I think you are on the defense. You're ready to win at all costs. There's a lot of strict lessons being learned when it comes to finding your passion for life again. I think you've been staying quiet, Gemini, and you're about to come out of hiding is what I feel. There's something coming back from the past to be addressed with the eights. 8 is that number of infinity. What goes around comes around. There's going to be a lot of hard work ahead of you when it comes to this new beginning. There is a new beginning, a clean slate. You're going to have to start at rock bottom, and it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of passionate, open communication. But I think it's kind of time to move homes. Let's see what this moon energy is about. The Lovers, the King of Cups, the Five of Coins, unexpected choice in love. The Lovers is always a choice between two. I think you've been dwelling in some anxiety, some worry about making an unexpected choice in love. I think you've not been telling anybody. Somebody's not been telling anybody. We got a King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody's been hiding the fact that they're getting ready to walk away from something, leave something out in the cold. Could be leaving a Taurus out in the cold, doesn't have to be. But there's secrets here when it comes to an unexpected choice in love. Decision time, crossroads time, Gemini energy. Somebody's getting left out in the cold when it comes to a new cycle. Yep, there's definitely something crumbling all the way to the ground in order for this clean slate. And somebody's not been communicating when it comes to this unexpected choice in love. What is this? 8 of Wands, 8 of Coins, Knight of Coins, Justice, King of Swords. Somebody's thought long and hard about this decision. Somebody's been planning for quite some time on the inside, not telling anybody about their plans, and I think they're getting ready to take action, and they know it's going to be a fight. I think somebody's been juggling for quite some time when it comes to making a decision at that crossroads, not sure what to do. But I think this expansive energy is asking somebody to just throw it all up in the air and take a leap of faith. I think it is going to take a lot of hard work. There is going to be a lot of truthful communication. I feel a lot of crown chakra downloads when it comes to taking action. This has been a slow and draining process, but there is going to be a karmic rebalancing. So there's a lot of justice being served when it comes to your happily ever after. I think a lot of truth when it comes to a partnership that you've been wanting to go towards for quite some time. Maybe this is a connection that you left out in the cold quite some time ago, 5 years ago. Something coming back around from maybe 5 years ago, 8 years ago. And somebody, I think, is praying that it's not too late to take this leap of faith. But let's see what the 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands is about. I think big changes. There is a brand new beginning here. Yeah, there's that third party energy. That's going to be a struggle. Somebody's breaking free from a third party connection, and I think it's going to hurt. And there's resistance when it comes to somebody going in a new direction, a new creative spark. I think somebody is going to be left out in the cold, and I think it is going to hurt because somebody's going towards somebody from the past to start brand new passion, brand new beginning. And maybe there's been a masculine focused on his pentacles, you know, building up his finances when it comes to this ending. I think this is going to hurt when it comes to this ending. It's going to really be this brand new beginning in love, though. All endings lead to new beginnings. There's a gateway opening when it comes to foundations. That's my twin flame union card, 1111. So this gateway doorway is opening. Somebody's been going into the depths of the darkness when it comes to this spiritual connection, this mysterious connection. And there is going to be a chance for a reconciliation. And I think this is going to hurt, though. Let's see what this faith is about. Page of Cups, the World, Queen of Swords. So we do have a true pair on the board. That's your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These people are honest, truthful, authority figures, spiritual authority figures. It's all about the truth and nothing but the truth. And I think somebody, yeah, is praying and hoping that there can be an opportunity to start brand new. We've got some pages. Maybe there's been children affected when it comes to this connection. But there's a major lesson being learned, some major cycle coming to a close in order for this brand new beginning. So I think somebody has been doing the work, finding their confidence, grounded, stable, solid, pre-Empress energy, and somebody's getting ready to sneak away from a foundation and to go towards this feminine energy very, very quickly. Yeah, I don't think this Queen of Coins is going to see this offer coming. Somebody's coming in very quickly, and they're walking away from a situation where they did not get nurtured, they did not get valued. So I was just going to ask this Page of Coins, and we get the Palace of Cups. There is a lot of love here, and I think the time is now for this union to come together. So I think you kind of feel this coming. The High Priestess knows. There's definitely somebody here that's a healer, a psychic, a very gifted spiritual person here. And yeah, there's victory. Somebody's packing up and moving home. Somebody's going in a new direction. I think headed right towards this High Priestess for a reconciliation and a brand new beginning. I think in the past there was some manipulation, to be honest. And somebody's learning a valuable lesson, coming out of hiding, going to face whatever opposition and challenges they need to face when it comes to this brand new beginning, because there is a lot of love here. So let's get you a couple messages from Spirit. Yeah, somebody might be reaching out and needing some help financially. Oh geez. Yeah, somebody's definitely getting rigorously honest with themselves about what's going on in this toxic situation. I do think, you know, it's going to hurt as this third-party interference gets cut out, gets blocked out. But, you know, that situation is very unhealthy. It's time to kind of move in a new direction, to release the old, to step into the new. I think release the need to know an outcome, because we do all have free will choices. But there's like this moment of rigorous honesty when it comes to a very unhealthy situation that I think somebody's been thinking about for a long time, walking away from. And I think this circumstance really, somebody spent a lot of sleepless nights worrying about releasing it, and everything is going to be okay. So whatever toxic relationship is coming to an end, it really is serving to teach you a valuable lesson about your purpose, about what it is that you're here to do. And maybe you don't see the divine plan at work in your life, but you kind of are going through a course correction. It's time to change tracks, because I don't think there's been compromise. I don't think there's been an open, loving heart, and it's kind of time to point your heart towards love, because it's kind of time for this rebalancing. Somebody's ignored the higher calling, ignored their intuition. We also have a High Priestess here that has been sensing all of this and is spot on. Somebody here has been struggling without a doubt and is needing some compassion as they learn to walk away from something very, very toxic. So get ready for a shift in perspective. Somebody, I think, is finally looking through the lens of the other person's point of view to find that understanding when it comes to this situation. Somebody's getting ready to emerge from something very toxic and to step into compromising and opening their heart. So you might want to spend some time in some quiet meditation. The High Priestess is a very singular energy. She goes within. She already knows the answers, but I do think whether you're dealing with Pisces or Cancer or any of the other signs that I mentioned, there is going to be a reconciliation and an opportunity to start from ground zero in the month of March. And that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.